New Mexico governor amends gun carry ban to parks, playgrounds, despite Temp restraining order. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. Did she even look at or read the judge decision? It doesn't matter that you amended it. It's unconstitutional. But I don't know what kind of game she's trying to play by by amending her gun ban. I really don't know. This lady is nuts. She's crazy. New Mexico has to impeach this woman. They have to get her out of office. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, or gun grabbing Grisham, what they call her, has modified her unconstitutional ban on carrying guns to apply solely to parks and playgrounds. This decision follows a temporary restraining order granted by a federal judge against her ban. Again, which that is unconstitutional as well. These are things that people need to vote on. You can't go by just circumvent people's rights without voting on these things. But during a press conference, she stated that the requirement prohibiting open and concealed carry until the public health order is lifted or extended throughout the city has been removed. However, she emphasized that the ban on carrying firearms, whether openly or concealed, will continue to be enforced in areas where families and children congregate. Again, against the restraining order. But Governor Lujan Grisham had previously acknowledged that legal challenges were likely to be brought against the gun ban. Most recently, the National Rifle Association and Republican lawmakers in New Mexico filed a lawsuit in the state Supreme Court. Some critics argue that the change remains unconstitutional because there is no provision for exceptions based on the presence of families and children in the Constitution. Again, which what I was alluding to. I mean, just because you change it and said, okay, well, we're just gonna make it where you can't carry in parks and where families is. Where do you make this stuff up from? Where do you get this from? Furthermore, it appears that U.S. District Judge David Urias did not specify that the restraining order could be lifted if the governor amended the carry ban. Judge Urias, in his ruling, ordered that defendants are prohibited from applying, enforcing, or attempting to enforce Section 4 of the New Mexico Department of Health's, quote, public emergency order imposing temporary firearm restrictions, drug monitoring, and other public safety measures, to the extent that it imposed additional firearm restrictions beyond those in place prior to its issuance. Section 4 of this order stated that individuals, except for law enforcement officers or licensed security officers, could not possess firearms on state property, public schools, and public parks. There appeared to be some confusion regarding whether Urias placed a restraining order specifically on Section 4. The specific gun laws regarding firearms in parks and playgrounds in New Mexico before the governor's emergency order and Urias' decision are unclear. Nevertheless, it's important to note that the restraining order appears to apply solely to the governor's gun carry ban. Some observers criticized the governor for seemingly defying Judge Urias during her press conference, raising questions about whether she had thoroughly read and understood his decision. The debate over the constitutionality of gun laws continues, with some emphasizing the Second Amendment's protection of right to bear arms. And you know I'm emphasizing that. Yeah, I mean, they need to do something about this deranged governor leftist that they have here. I mean, people just writing just with a stroke of a pen, you're gonna take away people's rights, and then talking about no right is absolute. And I mean, she's just a despicable person. She got to go. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.